Give it just a moment. Alrighty. And now I will share my screen. And you can begin the meeting.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Prince George's County Public Cable Television Commission meeting. It is Wednesday, April the 24th, 2024. I am Commissioner Cynthia Miller, and I am chairing the meeting in the absence of our chair, Cherie Gibson. It is, so we will start with our introductions. I'm Commissioner Cynthia Miller.
Festus Udejofo.
Kathleen. Sorry.
Kathleen Driver.
Thelma Newsome Summers.
Thank you for joining, commissioners. We are now at the agenda, approval of the minutes, Wednesday, March the 27th, 2024. Have you had a chance to review the minutes?
Yes,
Yes,
no
ma'am.
changes.
Okay. So we will approve the minutes as listed. Thank you for that. Are there any action items?
Thank you, Commissioner. And for our last month, we did not have any open action items.
Okay, thank you for that. Monthly reports?
Sure. So for the month of March, we actually had 2 tickets that remained outstanding from the previous month of February. They were both from the same customer that appears to be a, she manages several apartment complexes in Prince George's County. And so we're working with Comcast to address some of the safety hazards for the exposed wires in those communities. So that is, these 2 tickets remain open.
Okay, thank you for that. The Community Television of Prince George's County report?
Yes, and for the CTV report, we do have Mr. Robert Berry present. Mr. Berry, if you want to present the CTV report for the month of March.
Good evening, Mr. Berry.
Good evening, all. Thanks for having me here. The monthly report has been submitted, I see, and it basically is a collection of some of the items that we're required to report on that we do every month with both channels. Hours of programming, volunteer hours, stories related to government that we do with our news show, and our public access department, the number of hours of use. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
Mm-hmm. Are there any questions from the commission?
No questions.
No.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Berry, for your report. So now we're at public comments. Do we have any public comments?
Thank you, Commissioner. I do not see any public participants in tonight's meeting, and I do not have a notification of any registering for tonight's meeting.
Okay, thank you for that. And I'll make sure we circle back before we end the meeting.
Sure.
So do we have our Comcast representative report?
Good evening, commission members, Madam Chair. I don't have anything to add to the report. At this point, I will gladly take any questions from the commission members.
Okay, thank you. Any questions from the commission or concerns?
No.
All right, thank you for that. Thank you for that, Tammy Watkins. Verizon representative report.
Good evening, everybody. It's good to be with you. Both Comcast and Verizon are bracing for the end of the ACP program, and I know that's going to be of concern to many of your residents. Verizon has publicly said in some press statements that I'm sure, like Comcast, we're very committed to continuing to provide low cost internet to through the Verizon Forward program. Because of the end of ACP, and obviously people will be losing their discounts at the end of the month, Verizon has a special offer for new people who can get $0 internet for 6 months if they enroll with Verizon Forward. And again, like with Comcast's program, there are a number of ways people can get eligibility for Verizon Forward. If they get SNAP, if they get Lifeline, if they are on Medicaid, there's a list of eligibility factors, but they will be able to get free internet for 6 months. And Verizon, these are on our regular products. They're not special products for the discount. It's anything we offer. So we're all prepared for it. Obviously, there's a lot of communication out there. I will send the links for the Verizon Forward program that has FAQs to the county and the commission and the chairman. So.
Okay, thank you. We look forward to that information because I get a lot of questions about the programming.
Of course.
Where when you're doing selective programming, it doesn't decrease the price of your monthly bill. So if you have certain channels, it's still going to keep the price at a certain amount.
I don't understand what you're saying. So
like if you did MSNBC, CNN, that usually goes into another category of pricing.
well, yeah, I mean, you're going to get an overall discount. I mean, so I mean, the packages that we're offering and the channels that are in those packages is not different for Verizon Forward. It's just that if you enroll with Verizon Forward, you can get, I think it's $30 off. Again, this is focused on internet. You can get video, but the big concern is people having internet connectivity.
Okay.
It's not discounts on the TV packages per se. But I mean, obviously, if you have internet, if you have Verizon Fios in PG County, of course you can order TV packages, but that's on top of the internet.
Okay.
The discounts on the internet.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Any questions or concerns from the commission?
So I have a question. So after 6 months free, it goes
Mhm.
back to regular price. Is that correct?
The
Verizon Forward.
discount, yes. It'll go down. So you'll have if you're in the program currently, you get a $30 discount.
Mm-hmm.
So if you enroll, this is for new customers, people who are first enrolling to Verizon Forward, they can get it for as low as $0, depending on which package they choose. So if they're getting basic service, just the basic internet, 300 up, 300 down, it can be $0. So
Okay.
for 6 months, and then it will go back up to the regular price, which is, I think, actually that the basic tier, the lowest tier is, I think, $30 a month. So if you could get it for free.
Okay, thanks.
Sure.
Any other questions or concern from the commission? Okay, thank you so much,
You bet.
Ms. Anderson.
Mhm.
So we're now to commissioners' comments. Do we have any comments from the commissioners?
None from me, thank you.
Okay, thank
No, I
you.
don't have any.
Okay. So let's just make sure we don't have anyone in the waiting room that may have some questions or concerns before we announce our next meeting.
All righty. From what I can see, checking the waiting room, we don't have anyone in the waiting room.
Okay. So our next meeting is Wednesday, May the 22nd, 2024. If there aren't any comments or questions, the meeting stands adjourned.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
thank you. All
Thank
right,
you.
all right. Have a good evening, everyone.
Thank you. You too.
You
See you
too.
next month.
Thanks. Stay safe.
All righty. All right. Bye-bye.